So you lived in Tijuana how long now?
For about 40 years now.
40 years.
Borders back then, I'm talking early 80s,
Okay.
late 90s. Well, you could actually go across the border without a passport, without any form of ID.
Mm-hmm.
You knew your border guard by name. We never thought that we see a wall. In Mexico, the term illegal is not used because we don't believe in illegal immigration. We don't believe in the word illegal migrant. We believe the word irregular. They already tore it down.
Okay.
And guess what they're building? Oh my God, guess.
Another high rise. Another high rise.
Another high rise.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, that's the future.
Interesting.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I got the Cybertruck.
Oh my God.
Even in Tijuana.
Oh yeah. We're gonna go. Actually, you want to keep your camera down?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, cause
All right, good. I'm glad you told me that. How would you like to see Mexico's immigration policy shifted? Good morning from the U.S.-Mexico border, where I'm at the San Ysidro crossing. It's the crossing in San Diego, California. Today, I'm headed across to Mexico to talk to Alex. He's a lawyer who specializes in cases where U.S. citizens want to obtain Mexican residency and ultimately potentially citizenship. So often we talk about the border moving south to north, and today I'm gonna head over to talk to an expert in moving north to south. And I'm also gonna get his perspective on being born and raised in Baja California, Mexico. Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is really close to the border.
Oh, it is.
I didn't realize, I thought we'd have to drive for a bit.
Oh no.
We're like here.
Just on condos here, they're like, I'm talking like
Okay.
250,000.
Okay.
200,000.
Gotcha.
And sometimes you could get it cheap. And each one of these condos got a private elevator to their floor.
Ah, okay. So like very high security.
Oh yes,
is what they're going for.
Yeah. If you want to go inside the compound, whoever's living inside the building, it's got to send you like a QR code on your phone, and they're gonna read it at the entrance.
Okay.
They're still gonna take your ID and take your name down, your plates, and they're gonna drive you all the way down on the third floor, subterranean parking.
Okay.
For the visitors.
So now the people living there, are they working in the States?
In the States, yeah.
Or remote, I guess.
Well, I think most of them do work physically because the ones that do work remotely are the ones that live on the south side or on the west side on playas.
Oh, okay.
Or the people that are outside of the free zone. The free zone, it's more like Ensenada, San Felipe, Cabo, Loreto, all those little nice cities in the southern side of the state. Those are the ones that are working remotely.
Okay, I see. Because the convenience, because those luxury apartments are like 3 minutes from the border.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay, so you're crossing. The people who are living there are probably crossing all the time.
Yes, and I believe most of them do have that century and the global entry privilege.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's easy for them.
Okay.
They don't even need to look out the window to see how much traffic it is to go through.
That's your clientele. Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I have at least 10 people, 10 clients of mine that live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ask them, hey, how much you pay rent?
Yeah.
Because I know you are not buying.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, I'm paying $2,500. $2,500? What the hell? If I had hair, I'd pull on it.
Yeah.
No, it's cheap. Believe me, for a room, just a room, and I gotta share the restroom in the States.
Yeah.
It's $1,000.
Yeah.
What? So you're getting a whole condo for it's a deal. He says it's a deal all day long.
Are we 2,500? Are we talking
$2,500? Yeah.
Dollars? Okay.
And,
okay. Yeah.
They get like 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Access to all the amenities from that compound.
I thought you were saying you get a studio apartment for $2,500.
No.
I was like, oh, that's my New York price.
Well, in the States,
yeah.
they say that they gotta pay $3,000 for a house on a low-income neighborhood.
You could get you can get a 3-bedroom apartment for ish $2,500. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And if you negotiate, I'm pretty sure you could get it for less.
Okay.
I mean, these buildings, they just like mushrooms, man. They started popping all over the city. Yeah. We got that one right there already.
Okay. Oh yeah, with the crane. It's built.
Oh yeah, they're building a lot of those in TJ. They're tearing down the old neighborhoods, all the old apartments, all the old houses, and they're building. They're building because that's the future. And that's what we call compact buildings.
Sure.
Yeah, they're compact because in Mexico City you find a lot of those, but they're more like 80 stories, 90-story high.
Right. Well, that's quite a few.
Oh yeah, that's about 37, 38 stories. But yeah, you see that? They have a bunch of them going, and where we're going right now on the Hipódromo side, that's considered the south side.
Okay.
This is the Rio zone. Minimum wage in Mexico right now, it's I believe it's 200 and something pesos.
Okay.
While here in Baja, it's double that. It's almost 500 pesos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's people that earn 2 minimum wages, so that's 1,000 pesos. That's about $50. What one person would normally earn illegally in the States,
Gotcha.
So they don't need to even cross the borders.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
That the pay is so high here.
Yes.
Okay. From just the demand, the exploding city.
Yes, but this is the only but high rents. That's what's really okay. I'm making more money. I'm sending more money to my home state, but big percentage. There's a big fight because of rent. Right here, there used to be a big Soriana. They already tore it down.
Okay.
And guess what they're building? Oh my God, guess.
Another high rise. Another high rise.
Another high rise.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's the future.
Yeah.
Okay. You asking me, what do people think? You gotta take a video of that. Those hills.
Let's get it. What are we looking at on the hills?
Oh man,
Just
growth.
Okay.
That used
growth.
that used to be bald. Now look at all the little houses that they're building. Yeah. All those another high rise there. Oh my God, there's lots of.
So you can remember this just dirt?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Red dirt hills.
Red dirt hills. Over your life, has the city grown? I guess it's hard to say, right? Millions of people.
Oh yes, definitely. Okay. Back in 1998, there was a census. It gave back the amount of 1,600,000 people, and that was a lot of people. Now, actually, in the 2018 census, 2017, I believe, we almost reached the 3 million.
Wow. Okay.
The 3 million people here in TJ, just in TJ. Because people say, that's going to be throughout the state. No. I mean, I want you to go to the five and dime. Cinco y Diez. And you look at the traffic, you look at all those people, it's like a 24-hour city down there. And if things don't, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure that part of town is going to become another city. Really? Another city. Why? Because of so many people live there, Because TJ is TJ. Now that's the east side. Well, they have a lot of people there, and they need a lot of services. They need a lot of things. So I'm pretty sure it's going to become another city, just like Rosarito did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rosarito was another one of our little communities. But then they say, you know what, we want to expand. We want to emancipate.
Okay.
Well,
do their own thing.
Yeah, they did their own thing. They still live off of TJ. There's no doubt on that.
Sure.
But yeah, they emancipated, so it's another city. It's another county. It's them, okay. So that part of town's going to become another city. You watch.
Okay.
You wait and see. Oh, it's good.
It's good, sure.
For cafe.
Cafe. Oh, good. I am
Cafe en la mañana.
ready for a coffee.
Vamos.
Vamos. So in 92, the border was different. The wall, the securitization,
Unrestricted.
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 Whoa. Okay.
Let me tell you a little story. Back in 1990, border waits were 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And you knew your border guard. You knew him by the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had that personal relationship.
Yes.
So you didn't really have to, show an ID, show a...
You didn't even need nothing
Yeah.
just to go. I mean, we used to see old ladies. You know, that lady sure is not going to have a passport or a visa. She would talk to the gringo,
Yeah.
and they let her walk through because they were going to the supermarket. Reason why? Groceries brought from the south to the north will really get expensive. We're talking national products, you know, like soap, meat, chicken, whatever, pom.
Yeah.
So all of our consumption, all of our goods were from the States. Reason why? It was charged in dollars.
Okay.
All the brands that you could think of, U.S. brands, we had them here. When they started bringing the Mexican brands, we didn't want them because we never heard of them, and they've been in business for 30 or 40 years already. But we didn't want them. We were so used to the U.S. Marks, you know, and the brands, and it did such a contrast. Well, people used to go across the border, go to the groceries, Mercado 88.
Okay.
Mercado 88. It was inaugurated in 1988.
Okay.
It was a big market. Everybody used to do their shopping there. Beans, rice, chicken, meat, everything was being bought there. And people that didn't want to bother, go to the groceries.
Yep.
Well, people would buy in bulk and bring them down, you know, bam.
Was it less expensive on the U.S.?
Oh, yes, definitely, yeah.
Okay. It's just hard getting the food here.
It was so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, because anything south of Mexicali is the south for us, you know.
Okay.
Everything gets expensive. Anything other than Mexicali is expensive.
Well, that's pretty far north. Yeah.
Pretty much south, yeah.
Okay. Anything south is.
Yeah, so everything got expensive. And you don't want to pay expensive stuff, especially for a Mexican brand, you know.
Right.
So just get it here. Cali Max was one of those places that actually they made it popular to get American stuff. You can still see their flyers like back from the 80s,
Yeah.
early 90s, and they're still in dollars. And you see the American brands on them, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so oh my God, that's a hell of a time. I remember, oh my God, I'm going a bit more back. Back in 1997, 98, when Operation Guardian came, that's when things started changing. I remember in Playas, there was no wall, no fence, no nothing. There used to be the park right next to the beach.
Yeah, that goes right into the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful park with grass. You would cross, walking. You walk across. You use the toilets, drink some water, and lie on the grass because it was well kept. Because on the Mexican side, we just had the sand, and it was kind of dirty too, you know.
Okay.
So you would lie down, take your radio, and then you would see the immigration officer come with his car,
Yeah.
with his blazer. Back then there were blazers, big blazers.
It's like the iconic
Yeah.
Border Patrol.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They would come and say, "What you guys doing here?" "Oh, we're relaxing." "Are you guys from Mexico?" "Yeah, we're from TJ." "You guys having a good time?" "Yes, thank you." "Okay, you guys remember no drinking here." "Oh no, we're not drinking." "You could drink here." "Just pick up your trash." "Okay, we will, sir, thank you."
Yeah.
and they would go, and we'd be there, Yeah, we'd take our trash, and leave,
Yeah.
That was back in the 90s,
In 90s. Okay.
Back in the 90s. It wasn't so bad. Now, back in 98, that's when things started getting weird, those people from Sinaloa, oh gosh,
Yeah.
those are some real animals, real bad people, cartels.
Yeah.
They started getting in our, what you call it, I'm going to say it to you later.
Okay. The violence.
Yeah. And,
You want the? We didn't even grab the sausage.
oh, sí, cierto, salsa chipotle. We'll save it. They charge for it.
That's right. That's right. Take it with you.
Yeah. So yeah, it was hard because we never thought that we see a wall, especially a wall that was used back in the Kuwait War, with radiation elements, because they said that they had chemical warfare, and Saddam Hussein used chemical warfare. So those that same metal fences that they use, they were contaminated.
Oh, you're saying the U.S. military in Kuwait used the same wall material
to make the wall here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it could have been like a gimmick to or advertisement to scare off the Mexicans. You know what? Don't get close to the fence because it's contaminated.
Yeah.
But looking at the news from the 90s, this is it's the same wall. It's the same one. The same lamp, the same metal sheets, that they use.
Yeah.
And they use them for hundreds of miles, So yeah, it makes sense.
It sounds like that's when things got more serious.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's always been violence at the border cities, but it was violence between them. Them is the cartel.
Yeah.
Innocent people will never get involved with that. Decent people will never get involved.
Yeah.
And we know better, Hey, no, you're not going to hang around with those guys. You go, oh, okay, we won't.
Even as a Mexican, you could stay out of it.
Oh yeah. You just let them do whatever they want. Well, go crazy. Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
They're getting high. They knock yourself out. Oh, I'm gonna force you into my gang. We're not gonna force nothing.
Where I'm at, my understanding is that right now, in terms of the border situation, is that Mexico and the U.S. government are working really well together in order to try to maybe slow the northern migration. And so Mexico's southern border is actually fairly secure.
Oh yeah.
But there is a large population here that can't get through to the U.S. and are kind of stuck. And I think that's the group that you're kind of talking about.
Yes, that and the one that definitely will not get access to the benefits of the U.S. government.
Right.
Why? Because they were there before and they got deported.
Oh, I see. And they got deported here.
Well, actually to their country, and they came back again on the caravans.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's no way for them to get another chance of going back into the U.S. because they got drug charges, because they got gun charges, felonies, and there's no way to get rid of a felony, So they know for a fact they're not going back into the States, so they're not going back either to their country.
So they're here.
So they're here. But those are the same guys that 6 months after they started working for the cartels,
Yeah.
they end up dead.
Okay.
And no one claims them, and they go to pauper's grave because they don't even know their names. They're not. They don't know who the hell they were.
Yeah.
And you know what? What's the sad part?
Yeah, that's sad. It is sad.
That their own boss is the one that takes them out.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because in 6 months, this guy already knows my name, my family's name, my daughter's name, my wife's name, my whole infrastructure. And if the enemy grabs a hold of him, he's not going to hold off, with a couple of slaps. He's going to give everything up, right away. So I'd rather take him out.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad. It's vicious.
Yeah, it's disposable. We call them disposable hardware.
Wow.
Disposable.
For the migrants that are stuck here, is it like Mexico and Tijuana offers a much better pay, right? They make more money than in their home country.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. But they need to get regulated. A lot of these guys, they freaking lack vaccines, you know,
Okay.
birth vaccines.
Right.
And they're like 30 years old, you know, they never got vaccinated.
Sure.
They lack that. They don't have a birth certificate. They don't have an ID. They have nothing. Their mother just brought them into this world and said, oh, your name is going to be Pedro now.
Okay.
That's it, you know?
What is Mexico's position on those? Like, do they offer healthcare?
Okay,
vaccines.
Mexico. Yes. Mexico, it's offering all these migrants the whole 9 yards on healthcare.
Okay.
And a place to stay, clothes, if they have children, education and clothing and everything, the whole 9 yards. Just get to work, you know. Just get to work. But a lot of these guys, they don't know what the hell work is, you know. I could tell you about the people from Honduras. Now those are the hardest ones. The hardest ones.
Okay.
Why? Because in Honduras, if you ever go to Honduras, at 12 noon, you see everybody playing cards, drinking,
Okay.
having fun. And you ask yourself, well, what time do these people work? Hey, did you go to work early? Yeah. I only work 3 hours.
Sure.
They don't know how to maintain a job.
I see. Okay.
So they got to bring people from Guatemala to do the work these guys ain't doing. British, remember Honduras was British.
Yeah.
Okay, the British did a nasty job with these guys.
Yeah.
Made them lazy. And I mean, these guys wanted, the guys from Honduras, when they did the caravan march, oh my God, it's gonna sound funny. You probably heard of it. They wanted $50,000 from the US government in order for them to go back to the country.
Okay.
Demanding $50,000 each one.
Wow. Per person. Yeah.
Per person. Because if not, they were gonna rush the border.
Yeah.
You go, what? Why? And why the U.S. gotta pay you, you know? Why?
Right.
Oh, because it's the job of the U.S. to look after the needy and the poor in their country, not in other countries.
Sure.
Oh, no, it's Honduras. I mean, it's weird, you know? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, a lot of these guys, they don't know how to hold a job.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're just lazy, plain out lazy. But I mean, I remember I told you I was pro-migrant. We've seen some people from El Salvador, Ecuador, Guatemala. They're real good workers, man.
Okay.
The people from Haiti, the Haitians,
Yeah.
first wave of people that came back in 2010, I think, 2008. We had doctors, nurses. We had people that were very talented,
Okay.
professional people. Second wave, well, we had laborers, we had engineers, technicians. That's good. On the third wave of Haitians, well, that's when we got the That's when we got the not so good Haitians, you know.
Okay.
You know, the ones that are holding those street little shops, you know, street stands, you know.
Okay. Sure.
So they got no education, and so yeah.
The makeup has changed.
Yes.
I see. And less educated, less.
Yes.
I see.
And on the Honduran, you don't see no educated people. We didn't see no doctors. We didn't see no no what you call it, good elements.
Yeah. I
On the Guatemala, yeah, we've seen good people there. The good workers.
It does seem really nuanced, like depending on which country, what the situation is happening.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is really interesting in terms of you are articulating, like it's like the same conversations in the U.S. of there is a controversy over how much resources you allocate to
Yeah.
you know new immigrants, illegal immigrants, right? How do you house them, provide health care?
Yeah.
What is their work status? All of those conversations are.
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna romanticize Mexicans. Oh yeah, we got some real bad blood Mexicans, real bad blood.
Okay.
Yeah, we call them mala sangre. Yeah. Oh yeah, bad blood. And and those guys, they don't like to work. Those are the guys that gotta get deported. Those are the guys that gotta be in jail.
Okay.
But they're sneaky, They're sneaky, They're sneaky here,
Yeah. Yeah.
They're talking to you, oh, my brother, oh, mi hermano. But then, they're stabbing you in the back with a knife, And the minute you turn around, come pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. He's organizing a freaking kidnapping on you. Those are the sneaky ones,
Yeah.
But you get to see them. I mean, you get to recognize them all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what you do for a living? Oh, I do this and that. And you drive that car? Oh, my. Okay. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. No, there's something wrong with this guy, He's not in some good business. So right away, you can recognize him. So, and what you doing here if you're from that state? Oh, he probably did something down there,
Sure. All right. Now that we're all caffeinated,
Oh, yeah.
I feel much better.
Woo!
You're not a huge coffee drinker, though. That's what you were saying?
Oh, no.
I live off of it.
I'm going to get all wired.
Okay. All right.
I hope you don't mind me taking off my jacket.
Oh, it's casual here.
Oh, yeah.
You're very professional in a suit and tie anyway.
My wife says, where you going? I got the interview with Derek. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You want me to go with you? No.
Okay. So, did you know you wanted to work? So you work officially for the INS, or
Yes.
you're independent?
I did work for them for 11 years.
11 years. Okay.
11 years.
Gotcha. Did you always know you wanted to be a lawyer? Wanted to go work in immigration?
Well, you had to be a professional.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be, what you call it, well, am I sound that I'm discriminating? But I don't want to be, what you call it, oh, damn, how could I put it?
I think I said you wanted to pursue opportunity.
Yes, I wanted to be like the one that calls the shots,
Ah, okay.
Someone, hey, let's consider his opinion,
Okay.
So actually, you would just troop, oh my gosh, that's nasty. If you would just troop, regular troop, I mean, they'll send you in the middle of the night, go working at some hellhole,
Okay.
But if you're, one of the bosses, one of the ones that calls the shots, well, you're only going to work during the daytime, and you're going to get holidays off and things like that.
Got it.
So you got to have at least a good education, Just like the people that went to war in Vietnam. Well, if you had education, college, well, yeah, you have to go to war, but guess what? You're going to be doing administrative work, or maybe join the Air Force, We're not going to send you out with the killing machines,
Okay.
So, okay, that's why I say, I better study and make some sense of this.
Sure.
So, yeah, I was in there for 11 years. I was there when everything was done by hand.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, definitely, by hand. We didn't have computers. We didn't ask people for their passport. We just, with the regular ID, what? Oh, okay, sure. Let me write it down. Pom, 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 pom. In Mexico, in the legal term, irregular means someone that's not regular. Okay, just like in the States, those are another high rises for the gringos. And in Mexico, the term illegal is not used because we don't believe in illegal immigration. We don't believe in the word illegal migrant. We believe the word irregular because you're irregular. Your status is irregular here.
Oh, that's it. Is that like a philosophical thing?
No. It's actually a humanitarian term.
Okay.
Because the worst that could happen.
Humanitarian.
Let's put the example of a U.S. citizen. He's been in the country in Mexico for a long time. He doesn't have what you call it he doesn't have an FMM or a passport or anything, but we do know that he's an American citizen, and he gets in trouble a lot. He drinks a lot. He likes to cause some disturbances on public. Look at these guys. They're ready to give out gifts.
Is that what's happening?
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
There's an ice rink.
Ah, okay.
I don't know how to ice skate.
No?
Oh, no. So this American guy has been getting in trouble for so long, and people been warning him, be good, or else we're gonna do something else to you.
Sure.
You're not gonna do anything to me. You really? Okay. So Mexico, tired of this guy, this Americano, you know what? We had enough of you. Come here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have you expelled.
Sure.
That's the worst that could happen. Okay. The word expelled, it's completely different from deporting.
Oh,
expelled.
Interesting.
Expelled. What does that mean? That means I'm going to get myself walked to the border. I'm going to get a slap on the wrist. Go back to your país. Go back to your country. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's no record of me, no nothing. Go. You're being expelled.
Okay.
Okay, so you go back to the States. You turn around and you come back again and you start new again.
Oh, because there's no record. There's no... Okay. Yeah. All right. I see.
So that's the worst that could happen, in Mexico.
And
you get expelled. You don't get deported. You get expelled. You get expelled. Repatriado. Repatriated.
And I know you use the American as an example, but that applies to if you're from the South as well.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just the Americans.
Oh, I see. There's a different system.
Right after 2018, when the caravans started rushing the southern borders, it became evident that these guys weren't here for the humanitarian cause.
I see.
They were more like, okay, let me see what I get out of it.
Okay.
So the laws started getting stricter, and they made some nationalities restricted. Okay.
Right.
Let's put another example on the Asian nationalities.
Yep.
Asian nationalities are restricted not because of they're criminals. No, there's no way. No, it's because it's just too many Asians trying to come into Mexico and wherever they want.
Sure.
So Mexico's got this lottery. It's 50,000 Asians per year that they will allow into Mexico. And when we're talking Asians, we're talking Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, all those, Asians, And Mexico has got everything booked from 2020 all the way to 2034.
Oh, I see.
So everything's booked already.
It's full.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So it's a restricted nationality. Now, on the other side, what other nationality is restricted? Just recently, Ecuador. It's a restricted nationality because Ecuador. Because Mexico got its embassy raided by the Ecuadoriano military.
Oh, I see.
So relations halted.
Okay.
They just halted and they said, you know what? They shouldn't have assaulted the Mexican embassy. They shouldn't have assaulted the Mexican embassy, and they did. They assaulted the Mexican embassy.
Okay.
So Mexico said, you know what? I'm retrieving all my diplomatic personnel,
Yep. Yep.
and we're not going to have any more relations with Ecuador.
Okay.
So Ecuador just recently became a restricted nationality, and we have so many people from Ecuador trying to get to qualify for the amnesty program. And well, they are let into the country, but instead of giving them 180-day FMMs, they're only giving them 30-day, 60-day FMMs at best cases, you know.
I see.
Because they want them in and they want them out fast.
Right.
So
right.
they don't want them to create any rights, you know.
Okay.
Because if they're here for more than 180 days, well, they just created a right, you know, a right to get regularized.
Okay.
So yeah, that's one of them.
And then on the U.S. side, am I correct that there's now a forgiveness program if you've overstayed long enough and you want to become a resident and potentially become a citizen?
Okay, in Mexico, you got to pay a fine for that.
Okay.
You got to pay a fine,
Right.
because of your overstay.
Okay.
But first of all, you got to have a 180-day FMM.
Oh, okay. That's how you start.
Yes, not everybody gets a 180-day FMM. We have people from Colombia who, they spend a lot of money just to get here. And they are let into the country because they want to go visit someone, you know, a relative. Okay, well, you don't need 6 months to visit someone.
Yeah.
You just need a couple of weeks.
Sure.
Maybe a month.
Okay.
So these guys, they overstay their visas, you know, their 1 month visas, and they want to get regulated. But there's no way for them to get regulated unless they get married to a Mexican, unless they have Mexican-born children, and that's the only way.
Okay.
So that is a way for them to achieve residency in Mexico. You know, marrying someone here in Mexico, having children. I mean, it doesn't even count anymore. It doesn't even count anymore if you are being hired by a company, by this enterprise that says, you know what, you are qualified workmanship, and we need your help, and we need your labor. No, it doesn't count anymore. Because in that case, they got so many Korean factories working here. And I mean, they bring their Korean workers, but they got to hire more Mexicans than Koreans. You know, that's one of the conditions of why they're all working here. You know?
Sure.
Now with Mr. Trump's, I don't know how you call it, threat that he's going to tax 25% on tariffs.
Right.
I'll be honest, man. I'll be dead honest, man. When Trump says he's going to do a 25% increase on tariffs, he's not doing anything wrong to the Mexicans, because those companies that he's imposing those 25% tariffs, they're Americans. American companies.
I see.
They're Canadian companies that they're established here.
Right.
I mean, be honest with you. Does the word what's it called? U.S. robotics sound like it belongs to a Mexican? No. Does the term
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So what he's really imposing tariffs is on those American companies.
Right. Because it's U.S. companies are huge here in Mexico.
Yes.
Okay.
That and the Canadian ones, you know.
Sure.
I mean, I don't see no Mexican companies being worried that they're going to get an increase on tariffs, because we don't have any.
Right.
We don't have any.
Okay.
There's no way.
How would you like to see Mexico's immigration policy shifted?
In the States or here?
Here.
Well, I think there's got to be an order.
Okay.
There's got to be order. Everything's got to have an order. Why? Because you cannot have 15, 20,000 people rush these southern borders and demanding that they be let through without any identification or proof of who they are. I mean, because we don't want to, I don't want to say this, but South America did send a lot of its prison slags onto Mexico.
Okay.
So if Mexico don't want those prison flags here, what makes you think the U.S. will, you know?
Right.
So you got to have order. You got to have a way for us to identify who the hell, who are you, you know? What you did in the past 10 years, we want to know. And that's why I say there's got to be order. There's got to be an order in order to perform immigration.
Yeah.
The way the Mexican immigration is acting at this point in time in 2024, I could tell you it's 100% better than it was 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, of course.
What has caused the improvement?
Computers.
Okay. I see. It's just more
control.
I see what you're saying.
More control.
Yeah.
Because back in the days, since everything was done by hand, are you going to put that on the record on the computer? Yeah. But we could only keep records of only 6 years. And then everything turns into trash, so we got to throw everything away.
Okay.
So so they're just control now. And there being control means that things could be done, in a fashion that everybody will get accepted or everybody will get denied. And there's a reason to get accepted and there's a reason to get denied.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know why I got denied. I don't even know why I got accepted.
Now the irony about that is that earlier, and I hope it makes it on because there was music playing in the background.
Okay.
But you told that great story. You've told several great stories about you crossing. Oh, you're a great storyteller. But of you crossing the U.S.-Mexico border, like very casually.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you almost say it was like nostalgia. That was a time.
Oh yeah, that was a very calm time, very happy time.
Yeah.
They were the best times of our lives, and we didn't even know it.
Ah, okay.
You see, the reason why, because borders back then, I'm talking early '80s.
Okay.
Early '80s, late '90s. Well, you could actually go across the border without a passport, without any form of ID. Mm-hmm. You knew your border guard by name. You would go on the bike.
Yeah.
Look at the motorcycles.
Oh, this is great.
Oh yeah, they got gifts to give to kids.
Oh, for the holidays, for Christmas.
Yeah, for the kids. Yeah. Each motorcycle guy's got to bring a gift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these guys come from Santa Barbara all the way down south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thousands of them.
Yeah, great riding.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Sweaty butt.
That's true. That's true.
So back then, you knew your border guard by name, and I'm gonna go back a couple of years. Back 1985.
Please.
Back in 1985, you wanted a jumbo jack because that's when the jumbo jacks were really going at it with the McDonald's Big Macs.
Okay.
Everybody wanted a jumbo jack because it was bigger.
Okay.
Juicier.
Okay.
So you would go on the bike from here.
Right here.
Right here.
All right.
Okay. This is just below the arch. Okay. This is the Mercado Artesanías. You would grab your bike from here. And ride the bridge. It was an old bridge. This is the new bridge.
Okay.
And you run on your bike to the border, and you will look for your favorite border agent. Oh, you couldn't find them. Oh, you just get anyone. Oh, hi, sir. I want to go to Jack in the Box. You would tell them either in Spanish or in English.
Yep.
Why you want to go to Jack in the Box? Because I want to buy jumbo jack. I was 11 at the time, I think, 12. Okay.
No parents.
No, nothing. No,
Just
nothing.
you and a bunch of friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 6 or 7 of us. And you all going to the Jack in the Box? You go, yeah, we all going. And you got money to buy those jumbo jacks? Yeah, show me the money. You would take out a $5 bill, man.
Okay.
A $5 bill.
Yep.
You go, here's my $5 bill, Mr. Bill. I'm assuming his name was Bill.
Sure. I got you.
Here's my $5 bill, Mr. Bill. And how many jumbo jacks are you gonna buy with those $5? Well, according to my calculus, they're 49 cents, I think.
Yeah.
Plus tax. So, yeah, we are gonna. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I got the Cybertruck.
Oh my God.
Even in Tijuana.
Oh yeah, and I think the police pulled it over.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
He's parking in a red zone.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Beautiful, huh? Whoa. Okay, so you will show Mr. Bill your $5 bill. This is the tolerance zone.
Okay. What does that mean?
Oh, where the bars are.
Oh, the bars are, okay.
Yeah, where the chicas are at.
Okay. The party zone.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm loving getting a on the ground local tour that you're giving me.
We're gonna go. Actually, you want to keep your camera down?
Oh, should I?
Yeah, cause
All right, good. I'm glad you told me that.
So yeah, they would just wave you through. When you guys come back,
Yeah.
you show me them bags with those jumbo jacks, and you tell me how many you bought after all. Okay.
Okay. And it's
So we cross and we
Yeah.
come back and Mr. Bill, and you show him the bag. Okay. So we made us a new friend already.
Yeah.
So Mr. Bill, he was your new border guard.
Sure.
Yeah, and I mean that was back in the days. We wasn't allowed to go to the new McDonald's. I'm saying the new McDonald's in San Isidro.
Yeah.
Because a couple of months prior, this yo-yo walked into the McDonald's in San Isidro, and he did a shooting there, and he killed like 40 people.
Okay.
So we wasn't allowed to go to the McDonald's because people were afraid, that another yo-yo was gonna come in with a couple of submachine Uzis, or I don't know what they were,
Sure.
and
sure.
whack some people out. So yeah, we wasn't allowed.
Okay.
We wasn't allowed.
I see.
So we were only allowed to go to the Jack in the Box. It wasn't that the police said you're not allowed. No, it's our parents weren't allowed.
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep you safe.
Yes.
Ironically, and they were concerned about on the U.S. side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's how close that thing got to us. I mean, it was real hard because all of a sudden, a friend of a friend knew a friend that got shot. He knew of someone. Oh my God, that's too close to home,
Sure. I gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, it was hard. It was hard. But other than that, border crossing was so easy. The only way you could get a Mexican passport, you had to go to Mexicali, and that was like a 7-hour trip, And
Okay.
you had to wait there overnight because there were so many people there, and getting a passport in Mexico in TJ was so hard that we opted for the U.S. border crosser card. Back then, it was called a BCC,
Okay.
a border crosser card, and that border crosser card was only issued to people that were from Tijuana. From
Okay.
Tijuana. So you had to prove residence that you lived here,
Gotcha.
and you show proof. You take your pictures with you, and they'll issue you your BCC card, your border crossing card.
Okay.
Now, you were very, very unlucky, and you got denied that BCC card for whatever reason. Well, you always had the option of the Forma 13, the Form 13. The Form 13 was given by a American immigration officer in Mexican territory.
Okay.
All you had to do just take your best picture with the with the nice shirt, and you go to the Mexican bridge,
Yeah.
and the immigration officer, American immigration officer, would ask a few questions, and he'll grant you a Forma 13. That Forma 13 was good for 30 days, so you could cross the border back and forth for
Okay.
30 days for
Okay.
free.
Interesting.
For free. If you wanted to go further than the 25 mile, you had to pay $6
Okay.
to go further than the 25 miles that you were allowed.
Sure. Okay. And then you went to junior high or high school in the U.S., right?
Okay, and in the U.S., I went to kindergarten, elementary, junior high, and high school. Montgomery.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, wow. And that was through a special program?
Oh, no, that was just a regular program back in the days.
Okay.
Okay, right there where the yellow taxis are at,
Yep.
that used to be where the U.S. buses would come pick you up to go to school.
Okay.
Every day at 7:15, you had to be there
Yeah.
with your best clothes, very well groomed. On ladies, their hair very tight,
Okay.
so no lights would jump on them.
Mm.
And they pick you up at 7:15.
Okay.
By 7:30, you were already making a line at the cafeteria in school, having breakfast.
Wow. Okay.
By 3:15 in the evening, they'll drive you back to the border.
Interesting.
Every day, from Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday.
And
And no special program. No, nothing.
Right.
Everything was just a regular day,
yeah.
Reason why I want to say they probably wanted to fill in the quota of the school because not that many children were in the area.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Montgomery just right in San Isidro,
Yeah.
so not that many people there.
I see it.
You would see a lot more kids in the other schools, but in our school, not that many kids.
And so your parents wanted you to have a U.S. education.
Oh yeah,
That's what
definitely.
happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah, because the only school here, there were just a handful of schools,
Okay.
and so crowded,
Okay.
so crowded. And I mean, American schools, they gave you everything. I mean, they gave you everything to study,
Yeah.
and no, go there, but I have to get up earlier. I don't care. You're gonna go learn over there.
Sure.
Okay, I will. I
okay.
will.
Was that like a lottery program? Did a lot of
Oh no, actually,
whoever wanted in?
yeah, whoever wanted it. There were 4 school buses. Each bus could take up to 54 kids,
Well,
and there was always space on the buses.
oh, there was always space.
Yes.
But you're saying the city was already 1 million people at least? I mean, it was a big city.
Oh
Tijuana.
no, back in the early '80s, no.
In the early 80s?
We
Yeah.
was like 300,000, 500,000.
Okay. And
But-
they couldn't fill a bus of
Well,
300 students, 200 students.
they couldn't fill up the 4 buses.
Yeah.
So
That's incredible.
a bus a first bus may have 10 spaces.
Yeah.
Another bus may have 3.
Yeah.
I mean, there was always space.
So it was not a very popular program.
Well,
Is that safe
yeah.
to say? I mean, it was
Well,
for you,
it
and
was.
your family.
It was, but
Yeah.
not a lot of people were willing to wake up early and
Oh,
take
I
their
see.
kids to the border.
Oh, that was the commitment for the
Yeah,
parents.
yeah.
Okay.
You gotta have your kids there at 7:15.
Right, because the bus is going.
Yeah, because the bus leaves at 7:15.
Okay.
Well, you actually gotta be at 7.
Yeah, sure.
So we had people there from 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Why? Because we got served breakfast. We got served lunch.
Okay.
That paid for itself.
Yeah. I mean, your parents must have valued education.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Oh yeah.
for
Oh yeah.
that to work.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Most definitely.
And then at some point that program got closed.
Oh, actually, it kept all the way to I believe 1993 or 94,
Okay.
and then it got shut down.
Okay.
And yeah, But whoever took advantage of it took advantage of it, and very few of us appreciate it. You know, I do.
Sure.
I did. Yeah.
Sure.
You know,
It sounds like a real opportunity.
oh yes, and I always wake up and I say, God bless America. Why? Because they gave us education.
Sure.
I'm not saying Mexico couldn't provide it, but
Sure.
I mean, the U.S. took advantage of that.
Yeah.
They filled in that void, and they did a hell of a job.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you
No, thank
for
you.
for taking the time to show me around the city, to tell me your stories and your insight
Yes.
into
Anytime. Eric.
the border. I really appreciate it.
No. Thank you for considering me, and for listening to all my conversation.
Absolutely. And I'll put a link below in the description to your service.
Yes, please.
But if you wanted to give, what's the best way for people to find you?
Okay. You can find us at Expats in Tijuana, Mexico webpage.
Okay.
And we're there. Send a ad for the group, and we'll add you on the group. And if you're looking for regularization for your status, well, I'm the one person you call to get yourself fixed. I specialize in difficult immigration cases.
Perfect.
So,
and that's a Facebook group.
yes,
That you just said.
Yeah, yes. It's a Facebook.
And what was it again? Sorry.
It's Expats in Tijuana, Mexico.
Now that I'm back in the U.S., I wanted to thank Alex again for taking the time to talk with me and offer his insights into the north-south migration, the relationship between Tijuana and San Diego, and to share his all his amazing stories. I think he adds a unique and really intriguing piece to the puzzle, and he speaks about a time when there's a lot more fluidity between the border. See you next time.